Thank you, Program Director, and welcome to all distinguished guests from all African straits, the West, the East, the Southern part of Africa, and we are all welcome to the beautiful Cape Town city. I am from the Department of Transport, as has been indicated, and I am responsible for maritime industry development, and I do believe that I have a passion for maritime, as you are all, and I'm glad that the program includes women inside it. This year is the year about the empowering women in maritime communities, and it should be a continued program, not just for 2019, and then beyond 2019 we should see more women in the platform. I am standing here on behalf of my Minister of Transport, the Honorable Mr. Balula, and then we also want to welcome you to the beautiful shores of South Africa here in Cape Town. Let me start by warmly thanking the IMO, the International Maritime Organization, of which we are all member states, for making it possible for South Africa to host the 8th GI-WACAF conference here in South Africa. And then, as I've indicated, on behalf of my Minister, Mr. Babula, who's not able to be here with us today, October is a transport month here in South Africa, and then we couldn't be more happier to be welcoming you in the October Transport Month. It is a great pleasure for us in the Department of Transport to welcome you to this regional conference in the Republic of South Africa. A special thank you to all the stakeholders for making yourself available to attend this 8th Regional Global Initiative for West and Central and Southern Africa, the GI-WACAF. It was launched here in 1996 in South Africa, and then endorsed by the 30th session of the Maritime Environment Protection Committee, which you all know as the MEPC. It is about enhancing the capacity of all us as the member state of the IMO to prepare for and respond to marine oil spills. As we all know, the GI-WACAF is a partnership between the international maritime industry, the IMO member states, and then IPECA, the Global Oil and Gas Industry Association for Environmental and Social Issues, to enhance the capacity of countries to prepare for and respond for marine oil spills. A key innovative feature is the promotion of public-private partnerships for effective oil spill response, making use of existing industry expertise and resources. And then, as we have indicated, as the previous speakers has indicated, we can all do together to those or contain those oil spills because of collaboration between us as government, the stakeholders, which is marine, all the major oil companies. Globally, there is a growing concern in industries among government and environmental bodies of the potential threat of oil spills. We all know what are the devastating effects they have. The major spill incident of the Gulf of Mexico is still a topic even today. It happened some years ago, but it is still a point of concern. While the devastating environmental impact from a well blowout caused billions of US dollars of damage to the environmental and infrastructure, it raises concern around the potential impact an oil spill will have devastating consequences to the marine environment and to developing economies such as ours here in Africa. Maybe the Western or the European countries are well prepared, but we want to measure those capabilities. In February of 2016, the Minister of Transport and behalf of the Republic of South Africa endorsed the participation of the department, which is the Department of Transport, as the stakeholder representing the country in the IMO to the GI-WACAF project, and has since been in close correspondence with the relevant authorities regarding further collaborations and training. I must just point out that here in South Africa we've got also the Department of Environmental Affairs and Forestry and Tourism, which are not in the transport stable, but then they formed the committee which is responsible for oil spills. The member state of South Africa coincide with a major government initiative. We call it Operation Pakistan, which is about hurrying up. In Operation Pakistan, we aim to unlock the economic potential of Southern Africa. Of the various tasks under the initiative, the offshore oil and gas exploration and exploitation is identified as critical. And then several government task forces have been established to address possible risks associated with oil and gas development. And a key role of GI-WACAF is to support these groups in their efforts to strengthen national oil spill response capability. And then to respond to the threat of an oil spill at sea, various governmental, non-governmental, which we call NGOs, the industry bodies, I see AMSOL here, and then I believe also people from Shell are also here, and then various major oil companies. Those industries have invested in their resource to prepare for such emergencies. And then I can proudly say that I believe that in South Africa we are well prepared for those spills. Recently, we had an experience gained through the GI-WACAF training and exercise. South Africa has managed to avoid what could have been a major spill in the port of down in Port Elizabeth, in the port of Umuha. That was around the 6th of July this year. And then because we are saying that we are well prepared, we are able to contain this spill well in time before it caused a major catastrophe in Port Elizabeth region. But then the environmental people are still up in arms trying to fight whatever that is. We have an existing bunkering operation that is going on. They are trying to get stop to that one. But then the question is that how then do you stop oil explorations or bunkering operations in the phase where people need economic transformation and then economic utilities from the oceans? Operation Pakistan again is an Ocean Economic Ministerial Committee, and then it endorsed here in South Africa the establishment of the Incident Management Organization, which we also call SIMOC, in 2016, October 2016. And then that is to maintain and continuously assess the national system for preparedness and response to marine pollution, to assess our level of preparedness and response to the marine pollution, to advise, most importantly, to cooperate and take action which may be appropriate in order to respond appropriately to marine pollution in the South African waters and then also in the neighboring waters. And that is resulting from ships and offshore and oil and gas industries. Through the IMOC, South Africa has managed to review the National Oil Spill Contingency Plan, which were developed in line with our major agency, which is SAMSA. We all know it as SAMSA. It is under the Department of Transport. The National Oil Spill Contingency Plans was developed in 2007. And then we are still saying that it is a working document that needs to advance to adapt, as our previous speakers indicated. It has to adapt to changing environment and then the change in climate as well. The status of the International Convention on Oil Pollution Preparedness, Response and Cooperation, which is the OPRC bill in South Africa, is at its final stages. It will be going to cabinet in the year 2020. And then this bill will give effect to the OPRC Convention here on our shores. Let me once again thank the GI-WACAF for choosing South Africa to host this prestigious discussion, to share the recent experiences of member countries on their oil spill preparedness, response and cooperation, as well as to engage in country priority actions. And then that should allow all of us to further develop our national and regional oil spill preparedness system. South Africa would also like to show gratitude to the GI-WACAF, the whole project, for their continuous cooperation since it was established. We have said it's been 13 years now, and then South Africa is still a full participating member to the project, and we are looking forward to the future engagements and the provision of international expertise. I call on all member states to ensure that we all have data collection system and data management platforms in our countries for a sustainable program. 2020 is going to be about the sustainable planet, for a sustainable climate, and then it can only happen if we are all working together in collaboration and all working together and putting our data, and then we can all say that we are prepared. Let me close this welcome by highlighting that the global growing concern in the industry of the potential threat of oil spills can be managed only if industries, the government, and the environmental bodies are all working together in a sustainable manner. We all know what is sustainable manner according to the Sustainable Development Goals of the SDGs from the UN, and then we all embrace them as member states, and then we are about to enhance the oil spill preparedness, response, and cooperation. Here in South Africa, we say that working together, we can do more. And then I do believe as member states of the IMO, we can also work together, and then we can do more than we can do now. I thank you for your time, and taking time off your work, and then welcome you to the beautiful South African shores of Cape Town. And then I wish you all a blessed 4 days of fruitful and outcomes-based, mastery outcomes-based, all the data doing somewhere, outcome-based discussion, and then all wish you that you enjoy the hospitality of the mother city. You are welcome. And then in closing, can I just say that we are a member state of the IMO. 2020 will be hosting the IMO Parallel event here in South Africa. It will be in Durban. We must come down to this beautiful warm city. The Cape Town is four seasons in 1 day. And I promise you in Durban we have a beautiful time. So you are welcome in October Transport Month again 2020 to come and join us as we celebrate the World Maritime Parallel event. Welcome to